Oh boy. Oh, my hand hurts. Chat. I'm gonna be completely honest. Hello 57. Hi Ursula. How are you doing today? Uh Oh my god. Okay, chat. Okay. I'm just gonna say it up front. Have you guys ever had like okay, you need to like crack like not muscle. Crack a joint, but then it doesn't and then it just hurts, but you know you need like you know that feeling? Does that make sense? Anyways, I'm struggling. But it's okay. It's okay because it's not happening on my right hand, which is my dominant hand. See, if you think about it, I can deal with pain. I can deal with joint pain on one hand as long as it's not the hand that I usually use. Oh god. The gambling has begun. Okay, let me switch things. So, we're just gonna be drawing for ourselves because we're gonna be drawing 57. Okay, I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. So, we're just gonna be drawing. If you guys remember from like a good amount, a long time ago by now, I made a sketch with like a bunch of chimchoos. So we're gonna actually be doing that today. We're gonna finally be working on that one. It's been a while, so obviously I've changed some things. So I want to see how accurate this is if I try to do it again. I might do a few more reference drawings, but we'll see. But we're just gonna be drawing 57 today, basically. I'm gonna make a few more sketches just to see if like that's the solid idea that I want. You gotta love thumbnailing, you know? The thing is, I gotta decide. Do I wanna like, what's the question? What's the thing? Do I wanna make them so they're all gubby shaped like chimchoos? Like, okay, wait, have we ever decided if chimchoos are like rabbits or they're like gubbies in particular? I wonder if other poses would be better, so we're just gonna mess around with that. Oh yeah, chat, I finally started making like a playlist for 57, but I couldn't finish it because you know how you have songs and you're like, oh, this would be really good in a playlist, but you don't put it in because it's like you don't have it set up. But then you're like, okay, I gotta make the playlist today. So you set it up. And then suddenly you forget almost every song except for like a few of them, or you realize there's not many songs after all. And then you're stuck. Basically, that's how I am right now. Oh yeah, chat. Since we're drawing a bunch of chimchoos, there's gonna be like, you know, I don't want them to all look the same. You guys are all different. Do you guys have any chimchoo, like, design ideas? Do you guys want me to add a specific one? I feel like if Rainix is already here, I don't know if he is. He's gonna be like, make British chimchoo with a monocle. I just have a feeling. I'm trying to think of any of the poses. Like, I feel like this is cute, but it's like simple. So I'm not sure. Hello 57, I will not be staying long. Hi Subamine, how are you doing? I appreciate you coming by, but I'm also like concerned if you're okay. I have just come for my watch streak. Okay. That is fair. I think out of all of these, I still like this one a lot. Like, just a simpler one. So I might do this. The question is how many can we fit, you know? I think that will be fine. I think that should be fine. Also, let me lower this actually. I can't focus on what I'm saying. Okay. Remember my island? There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fine. But also I realized, where will the chimchoos be in this image? There's just gonna be a bunch of them, like, circling. All of these circles are potential chimchoos. And we're just gonna fill this, we're gonna fill the screen. But yeah, I don't know if this is, like, just a thing. Maybe it, like, something happened. I don't know. But I was checking my island, and for some reason, the last time I checked my island for Tomodachi Life, I'm pretty sure Noob and Mafioso were just, like, best friends. You know, not together, not crushing on each other, but you know what? It's fine. And, like, I'm pretty sure Mafioso just had, like, a little bit of a crush. Why did it change to them just being friends? And Mafioso ready to risk it all? Like, what happened during the time I wasn't playing? Should 57 draw Chimchoo losing to bears and baby chicks? Forget about it. The bunnies will win. The Chimchoos will win. How is the Splatfest, by the way? Honestly, I was very tempted to play Splatfest, off stream. But, my hands have been hurting real bad, so I can't. I've been trying not to draw as much as I usually do. But even then, that's pretty hard. Like, I use my hands so much. And the times it hurts is like my reminder. Like, yeah, you use it a lot. I kept losing, so taking a break playing Salmon Run and now watching 57's on number for a bit. Ah, I see, I see. Which team is winning so far, actually? Because like, when you see, like, when you see the different teams, there's, like, a kind of assumption where it's like, oh, this one will probably win, right? I couldn't really grasp that this time. And maybe it's just me. Bears would pre-fest in halftime. Ah, people like bears. I might move this leg a little bit. Is this going to be 57 surrounded by the chimchoo? I'd look good. Yep. Honestly, I was nervous. I've been holding back on this drawing for a while, and the main reason is because animals are not my strong suit. I've talked about this when I did, like, Urasawa's commission with the kitty in it. I think I talked about it, though. But I'm not very good at drawing animals. I can draw really fat guppies, and I've gotten better at drawing cats. Actually, I looked at my very first commission compared to my most recent commission. The difference between the cats alone is so funny to me. Because it's so, like, you can tell I don't know how to draw cats in the first one, but up to now, like, I got a better grasp of it. As long as the bunny is rotund and it's easy to draw. True. If I just make them all fat, it'll be easy. I can draw plum creatures. Oh yeah! I love doing this. Okay, wait. I had an order for my Mafia buttons, and what I like doing with that is, like, writing a thank you note. And I like doing a little doodle for them, you know? Someone got soldier, so I was able to draw a really, like, a fat plum soldier, and it looks something like this. You can tell how much I've drawn the Gubby face by how fast I've drawn it. Like, I just got to draw this on the screen. So stupid. I love drawing stupid creatures. Honestly, I should turn them into stickers, and then I should stick them randomly. I think that'll fit better. There's something weird about this foot here, this leg, but I can't really pinpoint it. Okay, if that's the leg here, and then I think I understand it, so it's over there. Would this be lower? I think that's the case. Honestly, Chat. I need to. There's so much I need to do. Okay, that leg still doesn't look right. Think like that. Also, I feel so silly when I do when I edit stuff. Sometimes I'll laugh at my own things, and I just feel so silly because it's like I'm laughing at my own jokes. I'm laughing. I'm laughing at me laughing. I'm trying. I'm trying not to focus too much on the body, but at the same time, I'm like I need it to look good. But I'm also gonna cover most of this. Oh, I think my family's home. Oh my god. It's Do you guys have family members that are like okay, my dad was telling us, "Okay, let's go to Costco," right? And I was like, "Sure, you know, as long as we have time." He already knows that I'm going to be streaming. But then like, you know, we're running a little late, so then he tells me like, "Is it okay if you don't come to Costco?" And he's asking me this like I said I wanted to come. Like I just agreed to come because he wanted me to. Anyways, I got to stay home so that they could like relax and go to Costco, and I was able to finish an order. Which, speaking of order, I gotta make the video soon. But I'm a little. I realized how much footage I was lacking because I was making the footage. I was making the background video, and it's just like I am lacking a lot of footage. Like I could have like had some printing recordings of like me printing and stuff. And it's a good learning experience, but at the same time it's like, damn, I could have done things better. Costco's interesting on the weekends. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't go to Costco. What do you mean? I know it gets overwhelming for me whenever I go to like Costco or anywhere like any grocery store and then it's like full. I don't know if this is this might not be normal. Please tell me if anyone else is like this or if like you guys are like this at all. But I try to I have a habit of making it seem like I'm not there. Like if I see someone down the aisle, even if they're not like really covering or if they're covering like, you know, I will go to the next aisle if it's empty and then I will walk through and then appear at the other like where I'm trying to go. Like I will not go in an aisle if someone's there. It's like I'm really trying to make a point that I'm not there. And like it's been such a habit. I actually don't know where it's from. Usually the weekends are the worst. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I didn't go. Cause it would be with my whole family. Like my mom and my younger sister were out there too. Okay, I think the anatomy is fine enough here. I'm gonna make this a little wider. Honestly, chat, if you guys have ever been to the like if you went grocery shopping at night, it's so nice in comparison to when it's full. I don't like being around people. Okay, I'm gonna put this in a different color. We're gonna take a red for the chimchoos. Let's see how many we can fill. Imagine Imagine I get popular enough, right? Okay. And everyone has their own like little version. Like they have like their OCs and it's tiny chimchoos. That would be so cute, wouldn't it? We'll put a face there temporarily. We'll split them up so that like part of them are gubbies and then the other part are like just regular bunnies or so. There's like two variants of them. Would you guys say? Would you guys agree? They're so fat. They're so fat. Oh my god. This is gonna be fun. I was thinking of drawing 57 more. Simply because we'll put a bunny on this one. I need to start posting stuff that's actually more connected to my VTuber. And I thought about it especially with all of the things in, like, all of the things that are happening in Roblox. It started to be a little bit less fun to, like, even play the game sometimes. Or, like, play any games on there. Like, obviously, I still, like, knew that. So I'm not gonna stop that. But yeah, I feel like I gotta start, you know. Oh yeah, I also forgot Easter happened. Because we went to the craft store like a few days ago, and there were so many bunnies. There's so many like bunny stuff. I had to tell myself you're like 57. You have no reason to get bunny stuff. You don't have a reason to get anything. But it was so tempting. Oh, they're so stupid looking. I feel like maybe it was a good thing I did the drawing today instead of the stream before. And I say this because this might be a two-part stream, and we might have to finish it. Because, like, we're making the bunnies. We're gonna have to fill the rest of this. And we're gonna have to, like, clean up the sketch. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe it won't be as long as I think it will be. I've, I've drawn the Gobi face so much that I have it memorized. And it makes me laugh so much, because it's just my go-to face at this point. It's so silly because there's a good amount of characters that has this face, and I get so much cuteness aggression just from them alone, and it's just because of the face. It's the face. I remember when we played Bad Things on stream for the first time, and we're like, oh my god, he has the gubby face. Andrew has the gubby face. I'm like partially tempted. Like, cause I'm drawing the like bunnies now, but I'm like, oh, I'm kind of tempted to just make them all guppies. They're so small in comparison. Look at the head like size difference. It's so silly. Oh my god. Hi, BGU. How are you doing? Oh wait, that's actually really cute. I don't know. The way I drew this one, and it looks better than the other one somehow. Oh my god, someone made a felt book of like Alice in Wonderland. Oh, it was so cool. And it made me want to make like more arts and crafts. We'll put a gubby in the middle of here. Oh, it looks so sad. I feel like drawing the bunnies with like eyes like this are really cute, and I might keep doing that. Like that's really cute. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Me too. Me too. We're not even okay. I was like, you know, we're doing really good progress so far. I wonder how much we have to fill. Here and here. Oh, we're really in it now. It's okay. This is gonna be worth a chat. I think the ears are weird. We'll take off the ears for this one. We are so back. Hell yeah. How close is anyone to like the 100th? Like 100 stream streak? I think we're only like halfway there, right? Like we surely cannot be that far. Well, I have a 100-day streak on Doors Daily Run, so I mean, so that's 100 streak. I mean that it technically, yeah. If you think about it, chat, this is great practice for me to draw bunnies better, and then we'll just we're really locked in. It's like this one drawing I made with a bunch of hands, and somehow I really locked in. I still don't know how I made those hands too. Oh my god, I remember. Uh, I remember panicking because I could draw hands pretty easily. Okay, this is not a flex. This is just like, if I want to put a hand down, I right? And you can just kind of like infer, like fill in however you want, right? So I remember, I think we were playing Gartic Phone with like a group a few years back, and it just said draw whatever, but it didn't give me a prompt, so I was like, okay, um, I just drew hands, and I remember we switched it, so like, you're trying to draw based on, you're trying to draw what the other person drew. You're trying to copy it, basically. And I remember one of the guys yelling, okay, who drew hand? Someone once told me go touch, hold on, my nose is not bleeding. Thank God. Someone once told me go touch green kid, little do they know I was actually wearing a green shirt? What do they mean by go touch green kid? What does that mean? Are these two chat, are these guys too small, or do you think they're fine? Should I make them bigger? Like, in a way, I feel like the ones in the front. Where's my streak? Man, I know it's a bit janky on, like, the phone, so that might be why. But I'm pretty sure yours is, like, really high. If you had, like, a streak, it would be really, really high. I was being a sweat at the game, and they assumed that was 10. Ah. I think... maybe? Because, like, it's closer to the camera. So I might do this. I wonder why. I think Twitch is just evil on... How do you draw a mouth? I'm pretty sure that's what a nose and mouth looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that looks about right. Twitch is evil. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that while streaming. I want to make this look like a proper chimchoo, I think. You know, I saw a video. I was like scrolling through, like looking for a video to find to just listen to on YouTube. And I saw a video. I didn't watch it, but I saw a video titled like "Why Are Bunnies Evil?" And it makes me laugh because I think, chat, are you guys would you guys deem yourselves as evil? Bunnies are evil because they poop wherever they want. Counterpoint, they can be litter trained and or eat their own. I wish I was kidding. I wish I was kidding. Okay, how do we fill in the back with like bunnies? I think it's only on PC. We need to kill them. I feel like that's so unfair. Because there's a good amount of people that like watch on phones. I watch on my phone. Okay, how do we fill this in? YouTube Music is recommending me some peak songs. That's like me when I was listening to some music on a different account so that it doesn't affect the type of music here, and it's like, oh damn. I have a lot of good songs now. Gubby Brush? Oh no. We just like, okay, this is all the effort, right? We lock in, and then it's like textures. Oh, it's texture time. Where's my brush? Where is it? Do I not have my Gubby Brush anymore? Hold on. Where is it? Where's my Gubby Brush? Chat. Hey, chat. So remember my Gubby Brush? I think it's gone. I need to remake it or something. Wait! I found it. I almost, oh my god. Let me tag it in my favorites. There we go. So, you know, we'll put all of the effort and in the back. And then we'll if you're worried about them all facing the same way, we'll do this. We'll do Gubby. Should I buy FL Studio Band, pursue my dreams of becoming an EDM music artist, or should I give up and work minimum wage at McDonald's? I don't see why you can't do both. I worked a minimum wage job, and then I quit that to do streaming, but I did streaming while having a minimum wage job, if some of you guys remember, while I was employed. Honestly, my dad asked me, he was like, how are you feeling now that, like, you don't have a job? Like, is it nicer? And I'm like, yeah, it's nicer for me. Because, like, you know, I'm not as stressed anymore. But it's always so weird talking to him about these things, and it's simply because of the fact I'll talk to him like, yeah, I'm doing better. I'm actually focusing on myself. I'm like, I never liked really working under people where they tell you, oh, you gotta get people to sign up with their phone number, stuff like that. And then he'll end up somehow bringing the topic back to God. I wish I was kidding. Music takes a while to produce, so if I ever build my own cute little community, they would have to wait like 5 months for a single song to release if I do both. I mean, like, yeah, like, okay. It's, in a way, it's similar to, like, if you decided either to work a minimum wage job or, like, pursue art. Like, yeah, it's gonna take a while. But you can do both if you want to. Oh, this one's so cute. Do you think I could put a gubby stack? You think if I put it right here, I'll put a little gubby stack, they'll get smaller. Mm-hmm. I think I might have to make the ones in front a little bit bigger. Do you think? I'm trying to think, like, is this the average size of them? But then I also remember, like, this is fictional. I could do whatever, technically. I have free will. Make one so fat. We'll make one, like, really fat up here. And, like, they're all shrunk. And they look really sad. I'm kidding, I won't do that. I could make a really fat one, I just can't figure out where to put it. These ads are so long, I could probably beat the entirety of all FNAF games before they finish. If you did a FNAF marathon, that would take you 20 hours or so. If you speed run it. Kind of. Look up Astral Spiff's like FNAF marathons. Like they're very much hours long. Welcome back. I can make a really fat one, I just don't know where to put it. I could put it up here technically. Technically, I could have it so it's just eating. Like I'll just you're eating the top of my head. You know what, actually, we could. It gives me an excuse to not draw the hat. I've gotten better at drawing my tiny top hat, but sometimes I just don't feel like drawing it. It's so fat. Oh my god, chat. I still gotta make my plum nollies. I got felt for noob, so I wanna make like felt noob and mafioso. But I'm thinking like, should I do that first or should I do like the noli plums? Noli plum. Are you saying it looks like a seal? You're right. You're right. If that's the, you're right. It does look like a seal. Do you think the water chimchoos are like there's bunnies, right? Do you think like water chimchoos are just seals? It's a seal. I'm eating a strangely crunchy piece of bologna. That sounds like a really concerning piece of bologna, by the way. We'll make him hanging off the side, I think. Oh yeah, chat. I've seen seals. There's seals around in my area. So, I had a seal sighting. I forgot how long ago it was. I didn't talk about this, last stream, but yeah, so... There's seals, and I thought it was an orca at first, because we also have those. But yeah. I got to see seals, and I tried to take a video, but it just looks bad. But you can see that they're there. You can see that they're there. Where does the universe come from? When will it end? These questions have one thing in common. They have no relation to cheese. I don't know, man. What if it does? What if it does have relation to cheese? I'm gonna. Okay, I know that's you, BGU. BGU, you can't just keep like unfollowing and then following. You can't. I'll remove the gubby sound privileges from you guys at that point. Okay, I'm gonna merge these two layers together. Control Z. Control E, there we go. I'm gonna merge those two. And then we're gonna try to make another layer on the back. Because I'm trying to fill this in, but I don't know how many to put. I'm thinking there's gonna be enough, so it's like here. That is so many. But yeah, but there's like enough where there's like a little bit of a space, you know? But I'm also, let's try not to put too much to it. So we're gonna put like a few circles, but I think I might have to paint some of them out. But I'm trying to figure out like how do we do that? What if we do this? I know some people do this, so we're gonna do a little bit of experimenting, right? This might be easier than I thought. There's something that like artists do where they if they want to make it look like it doesn't like it has a lot of detail but they don't want to put in that work, they'll make it so like, you know, um it's just implied detail kind of. I don't think that's the right term. But I need to learn how to do that because it'll help make the focus right here, you know? I think that works. Do we see the vision here? I hope so. Gubby. Because we could do that. Where did guppies come from? They just kind of appear in the world sometimes. Like, if one of them sneezes, there's a chance that they... Chance mentioned! There's a chance that they just duplicate. Do we know why? Nope. Sometimes they just multiply. We love Chance. Chance is so silly, actually. Like, on my island, I have him there. And he's just such a silly guy. Oh, you're Chance. Chance from a Squid Game. I feel like that makes sense, right? That's a lot of like bunnies, but at the same time, like, you know, I feel like that's good. What do you guys think? I might make the ones here a little bit bigger. But yeah, do we think that there's so many of them. Like maybe this is a little too much. What do we think? Maybe we'll keep it as is for now. We'll focus on that later. Let's do this. And then we'll just add details to 57. Why is there an upside down bunny? Are you talking about this one? That's a lop-eared bunny. That's a that's a lop-eared bunny. Bunnies can have their ears down. Yeah, I gotta get the updated screenshot. I'm gonna grab a screenshot real quick. Chat, if you guys, let's say I give you guys a bunny to represent yourself, so you guys get your own personal chimchoo, right? How would you decorate them? What would they be wearing? I'm very curious. Where's the screenshot? Oh my god, I have so many of like my Miis being really weird. There it is. Oh yeah, actually, I went to the craft store. Like I talked about going to the craft store. I got keys. I went and there was a sale, so I bought keys, and I'm so tempted to make like a fit, like a 57 fit. It would have a built-in music visualizer on its forehead. Is that safe? Is that ethical? Maybe with a gold mask. That would be cute. It reminds me of May, your OC. Let's see. Visualizer, gold mask. Interesting. I can't draw eyes for some reason. Oh, don't do this to me. I would put the hat, but maybe too much for the gub. I think they can handle it. Just give it to a really fat one. Just give it. Imagine, imagine giving a big ass hat to a gubby and then they just fall over. The screen will be wired to the brain and the screen would visualize what I hear. Would you like me to go in depth to the right wiring process or no? If we're reaching animal cruelty, I'm gonna pass on that. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know, Biju. That sounds like animal cruelty. Like that. That sounds like animal experiments, and I'm not very fond of that. Oops, sorry. Flashbang. It feels so weird whenever I draw myself or like look at myself sometimes. Cause like, I'm drawing myself very casually. I tend to come off as pretty like feminine. But yesterday I was looking at my mirror and I was like, I look like I could pass as a guy. Like if you didn't hear my voice. And I have before. And I know like that it's so weird because I don't even look different. It's just there's something that day that just changes. But what would be the first step to an upgrade for future technology? I'd rather not test that on animals. 57 here loves animals, okay? We don't tolerate that. I feel like the chimchoos would be the type to just eat hair if given the opportunity. They would just eat whatever. Oh, you know what I really want to do? I want to focus, so, like, I'm gonna work on backgrounds. After I make my video that I'm editing, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna focus on learning how to draw backgrounds. I have a few drawings I want to make, and I could turn that into a video, but after that, oh, I really want to learn how to make shimejis. But I'm trying to think, okay, chat. Do I make shimejis? Like, I want to make one for Noob and Mafioso, just for myself, but I also want to make one for you guys. Should I make the chimchoo into a shimeji? I think that's what they're called, aren't they? I remember I used to be so obsessed with that. I tried to download one, but I couldn't because it was on a Chromebook. And I tried to get one. I think there was like a Chrome in, what's the word? Not edition. Chrome. Do you know the thing I'm talking about? Plugin? I made that arm so big. My arms are not that big. Extension, thank you. Thank you, yes, extension. So yeah, there's like a Chrome extension with shimejis. And that was the closest I got. But like it didn't have my faves. It didn't have my favorite characters. I also wanted to make like a pick crew, but I don't know how I would do that. Not because like I don't know how to make a pick crew, because like I think I can figure that out. I've seen videos. But the main thing is like I can't I don't know what kind of like customization, like what should I allow, what should I do? Because I don't want to make it lacking. You know? The knee is right here. What's fun about being a ball jointed doll is that I can just mess around with the joints and make it look unique. And it's because they're doll joints. I like doll joints a lot. I think they're interesting. Also, I get an excuse to make them a little bit more squarish. think shoes go here. I want to keep the Gubby smile as much as I can. Okay, let's figure out the skirt situation. Would you call this a skirt? It's like, it's just a bunch of fabric sewn clipped together and then like a cage skirt. Like half of it. I don't know why I like cage skirts so much. All I remember is that like I just got really attached to them. So I think the fabric, since it would be up here, it would bunch up. I might change that little white thing, or like that off-white, into something else. So I'm not gonna include that here, but I can do the, like, this layer. Oh yeah, I was doing an art trade. And I was fully expecting, I'm not really good at art trades. I've only done 1.5 basically. I posted one, and then I had another for, with like another person. And this art trade that I'm working on, like that second art trade, they asked me, okay, what OC do you want me to draw? And here's the thing, I have OCs, I have several. I have the ones from my story that I haven't finished, but I want to revamp those, so I haven't really brought them out into the world in a long time. I have 57, of course, and I also have some Roblox OCs. But, you know, I don't really pay much attention to my Roblox OCs. I haven't really given them much love lately, because I just, you know, focus on other things, and also I have 57. And I just feel so bad giving them, like, oh yeah, here's this OC. And it's just like too much detail. So I gave them the option of like, you can draw my OC, but if like that's too much, you can just draw my like how I draw my mafioso. I would also like that very much. And they're like, you know what? Give me both. I wanna see it so then I can decide. And then I send them the reference picture, and they're like, oh my god, see, like she's really pretty, but I don't think I can do her justice. Which honestly, fair enough. That's also why I haven't like commissioned, honestly. I was very tempted to commission some artists, but I also feel bad if I gave them this design. I do like drawing these ruffles though. This is fun. I'm gonna let the fabric loose a little bit, so we're just gonna move it down here. And then it's just gonna bunch up a little bit. That's definitely how fabric works. That's And it's probably gonna be covered anyway, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Oh yeah, I was looking through the fabrics in the craft store. And I saw some that would be so perfect for 57. The thing is, I couldn't find any that was like a red, like a red pinstripe. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. That is definitely an option, but I feel like it's gonna be hard for me to find a specific fabric like that, and I'm gonna have to paint it on. And I'm worried about that. I think that's good. So this is what it looks like so far. Okay. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. So we're gonna remove these. I'm gonna add a few more here because I just feel like it's not enough. Honestly, I forget. Like I draw them so much, but I have a habit of making them a little wider. The eyes of a like the mysterious face is actually really close like this. Like this and it looks like an alien. Are we missing anything? There you go. That's so cute actually. There's so many of them. Hello 57, I'm back. Welcome back. How was your I'm assuming you were doing some like Splatfest. How was that? I still can't stop thinking about the idea of like chimchoos sneezing and then they just like they just multiply. Imagine being sick, like you sniff a flower, turns out you're like allergic, or like you get the pollen in your nose, so you sneeze, and then there's like five. You just spawn five other rabbits. Friends are taking a break. Ah, it's good you guys are taking breaks, because honestly, I would not. I need those breaks. Oh yeah, chat. I feel like an overachiever, and I say this because of one thing, okay? I was playing Minecraft off stream like a few days ago. I think it was yesterday. And I was just playing it, and I needed a lot of mangrove wood. So I know one of the people has a wood farm. So I asked them, "How much would you trade for a bunch of mangrove wood?" And so they tell me like, I think I can do like a stack of silver in return for like 2 stacks of mangrove wood." And I need a lot because I'm gonna be making a whole village with it, and I don't really want to farm it. So I'm like, okay, I don't have the like silver now, but I can get it. So I go out, I go mining, I come back with like 5 stacks, and I smelt them all. So I'm gonna get a lot of wood in return, I hope. How are the chimchoos coming along? I think they're doing great. We got the back, which is just like shading, but we'll see. Maybe I'll add more. But I think this is good for now. We're just filling up this area because it feels a little bit missing. Do you think there should be one just like hanging off like this? I want to make a chimchoo that kind of looks like 92. I wanna but I gotta figure out which one. That, and then also I gotta make one of them inverted for like 75. Oh, poor thing. I think that's good. Okay, we're gonna erase a few of these. I love this bunny in particular. Look at this one. So cute. What about 56? Did they have a design? I don't have a design for 56, actually. Now that you mention it, yeah, I don't have a design for him. I probably should, though. I know he messaged me earlier. Like, I checked my DMs because I like to check Discord just in case I'm missing anything, you know. And then I get a message from him and I'm like checking it, and then he's like, "Oh, this is these 2 characters." So he just he's been sending me a lot of like just gay stuff. He's been sending me like ever since he found out that I watched Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist and like Destroying a World That Doesn't Exist. He's been sending me TikToks of them. There's so many of them. There's so many. This is beautiful, isn't it? This is gorgeous. This is this is that bunny chat. There's so many of you guys. So we're gonna do is we're gonna shade in 57 first, and then we'll do. It's gonna be a long project, chat. I'm gonna put this over because I'm trying to think. I'll put this layer underneath these ones so they won't see that color anyways. Oh yeah, chat. Oh my god. I I keep thinking about this. Okay. I saw Nudet out in the wild when I was just scrolling Twitter because it's a rare pair enough that I see it on TikTok, but I don't see much of it on Twitter. So I got really, really excited when I saw some. Damn, PC has a lot, mobile doesn't. Oh my god. How much? What's the comparison of it so far? Because I don't usually use my PC for watching streams. Unless I'm working on something. But yeah, what was it? So yeah, I saw face reveal when? Probably not for a long time. This is the closest you're getting to face reveal. Are there any other non-numbered chimchoos? That's a good question. Honestly, I'm not sure. All I know is that one of the chimchoos definitely that has a number is Rainix. 75. But I don't really have numbers for others. But I mean, obviously, you guys are here. You guys could honestly just pick a number and stick with it. On mobile, it's only chat and the stream itself, and PC has that plus goals link and emote display you put there. Oh my god. So they're just evil. Can they put that on mobile? Are you guys able to see? I know you guys can warn on PC. I don't know if that shows up. Is 92 technically a chimchoo? I would say technically not because okay, wait. Let me think about this. 92 is not technically a chimchoo the way 57 is not technically a chimchoo. That makes sense, right? Because it's I could see them being a part of it. I could see them getting along with the chimchoos, but I feel like them themselves is they get along like cats and rabbits. Because that I don't think so. Only timeout and ban. Ah. Okay, maybe that might be a streamer thing then that I'm able to warn or something. Rephrase question. Are there any other non-numbered non-chimchoos? Non-numbered non-chimchoos. It's a really good question. As far as I know when I written down the list, lore-wise, so far it's only the numbers that we've said on stream. You order special mod chimchoos. Actually, yeah. Silvamine, you're technically a mod. You could have a number for yourself. Or sorry, non-number for yourself. If you wanted to. Hint hint. I just haven't figured out all the numbers. The number situation is funny because part of it, like, I want to make it logical. So, like, you know, logically, 57 is kind of like a strange number. But at the same time, we're in kind of like a Wonderland state. It honestly wouldn't be out of character for the researchers to leave their papers down for 1 second to go to lunch or something, and then they come back, all of the numbers are like jumbled together because 57 or some of the chimchoos gotten into their files. And then like chose the numbers themselves. Like, logically that makes sense, but I'm like, would that be a cop-out? Is this the Great Gaptosis being drawn? Yes. How are you doing? I was never sure if 82 was ever canon or not, so I didn't want to bring it up directly. 82 does not have an entity or person tied to it, but like so far it's only 57 and 92 that are like characters. I haven't figured out the chimchoo number yet. Obviously there's 75, 1, and like 0. So if you want to take 82. What about 1 and 77? Or was it 777? It was 777, and yeah, 1 is technically 1, yes. I don't think I showed that on stream, but I did show Korok. 6. Stop! Stop! You haunt me. Biggest event in Gabonian history. Gabonian! Beautiful. Gabonian history getting illustrated. I'm gonna paint it. We're gonna do our usual rendering, and then we're gonna make it like painterly and look like the Renaissance era. And I'm gonna hang it on my wall. I'm gonna put it as a mural on my ceiling. So is the chimchoo land called Gabonia? I'm not sure. I was born just in time to behold such a moment. You're born in the right era. A fresco? Hold on, what's a fresco? I gotta look this up. Oh! I was like, what's a fresco? You're right. I forgot how fat this one was. Ate the hat, maybe. Is this an excuse to not draw the hat? No. Did the hat at least taste good? My sources say yes. I think Moobot has eaten a hat before. Just a hunch. Drag on, not funny. Can confirm! Have you eaten Chat, has anyone here eaten a hat before? I ate it while you weren't looking. No, 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 no! Are you the chimchoo in this image? Who knows? Moobot, the Secret 57 variant. Moobot is a liar. I don't want to be associated with that guy. I don't. It's so silly. I have ideas for. So I kind of mapped out a little idea in my head of how the Wonderland world looks like, but I haven't fully mapped it out. I don't really know how mapping it out will work, but I really want to do it. I want to make the villages and stuff like that. Like, I have a lot of thoughts. We're slowly building the world of 57, and I'm really excited. Does that mean Mooba is the forbidden negative 57? Chimmoo! Chimmoo! I love that. You can make it in Minecraft Creative. True, true. I'm very tempted to do that, but I was debating. I was like, do I make it like an island? Like, is Wonderland in an island, or is it in like a certain area that takes you to like Wonderland? Like, what's the ends of the island look like, or like what's the ends of this world? And also like how I'm assuming they get there through like a rabbit hole, but I wonder how the researchers, because you get there are researchers. Poor things get bullied by the chimchoos. If they let the chimchoos in, I think they would eat everything in the lab. And honestly, I would let it happen. You know what type of house the chimchoo would live in? You will have to wait. Reference is underground. What do you mean? What does that mean? If I had a choice, chat, honestly, I could make you all Alice. True, true. What was I saying again? What did I do for the lines for this? Hello? This is really... Alice mentioned... I think that's good so far. Okay, we have a general idea. Time to color. Ah yes, Alice from the hit game Persona 5 Strikers. How could I forget? I still need to finish Persona 5. I still gotta finish it. We'll do the skin tone first. Oh yeah, I was talking to Korok about like chimchoos. And the concept of them is like Loki. Not like fully scary, but it's also kind of scary to think about them. Because it's just like a bunch of rabbits. Like, imagine a bunch of rabbits urging you to play like a real life Minesweeper. They're unaffected by like said bombs if you lose. I'm just saying, like, not everyone's like that. Wait, Alice from the Hexen, whatever it's called from Genshin. The Alice as in like Klee's mother? She's one of my favorite Persona villains designs, to be honest. I gotta look her up. Alice. P5 Strikers. Oh, I see why. Oh, I like that. Whimsical. I wish I could pronounce that, man. Not her jail theme being called. Oh my god, I love them already. I wonder what it's referencing. Wow, I wonder as well. I'm trying to think of other Alice's in media, but I genuinely don't know any. Alice, there's like Alice Madness Returns, Alice, like all of the Alice in Wonderland like medias from the or the animated versions to like the 2009, the one with Johnny Depp. What other Alices do I know? Arisu from uh was it Alice in Borderland? I haven't watched that one, but that one's like interests me a lot. Everyone talks about her boss form, but I think her disguise is underappreciated. It's so cutesy. I gotta look it up now. I like her already. Disguise. Wrong button. I don't want to shop anything. Can I ask you to send me it? Because it's just showing one design. If one of you guys could send it to me. Don't feel pressured to. Boss pink, your disguise green. Oh, okay, so those two are the same characters. Wait, that's the cutesy one. The one, like, it looks like candy, right? Yes, okay, that one is really cute. I really like it. Oh, another, not an Alice, but there is, like, Ever After High has a few, like, of the Wonderland kids. And I love them dearly. Shout out to Madeline Hatter and Kitty no Kitty Cheshire. Oh my god, hi Rainix, how are you doing? I will drink water, thank you for the redeem. There's so many references to different Alices in media. I love it. And it's funny because the reference of Alice in My Little Wonderland is a whole research group. Like I'm just like the Mad Hatter kind of. I will also stretch. Thank you, thank you. 57 didn't really look much like a Mad Hatter until the redesign. It's starting to look closer to it, and I'm happy with it. Tonight is I like your take on it. It's interesting. You know a lot more than people do in chat. And I'm really glad you like it so far. Shoutouts to Mad Hatter and hit game Lego Batman the video game. We gotta play Lego Batman the video game. We gotta play it sometime. Hmm. Chat, does any of you guys have a favorite character in Alice in Wonderland, actually? I'm really curious. And also, which version of Alice in Wonderland did you guys, like, ever grow up with? Or did you just not have that, really? You didn't really get, much of it in your childhood? Because I grew up with the one with Johnny Depp. And, like, the live-action one. What was I doing again? Right. Wait, no, I gotta erase this. Always had a soft spot for the cat. We love the Cheshire Cat. I think they're really neat. Even though my first words even though my first words were from the Red Queen, Cheshire has always been my favorite. See, that's why you are the Cheshire Cat of of this channel. You know what's so funny? Post that's like, if your friend can answer these things about you, then you guys are best friends. And then it asked, like, you know, like, what's your favorite color? What did I wear? Like, what did they wear on last Friday? And then it's like, what was their first words? And it's so funny because I could answer the first words part with Korok because, like, he's told me. He's told me. It's funny because I don't even know my own first words. Like, I don't think my parents have ever told me. All I know is, like, they mentioned burying my younger sister's placenta in our backyard of our old house, and I think it diseased one of our trees. I probably should say that with, like, I probably should stop saying these things so casually. Anyway. Classic 57. They didn't tell you your first words, but they told you that! So, oh my god, I hope my laugh isn't cutting out that much, okay? Okay. So, when my younger sister, so, like, I think it's a Filipino tradition for, like, when you get born, your placenta gets buried in the backyard or something. So mine and my older sisters, we got ours buried somewhere in the Philippines. My younger sister was born here in America. So she got hers and it was buried in the backyard and they forgot about it. And they planted a tree there, but I think because of the placenta, it couldn't grow, so the tree was just always sick. So we just had a sickly pear tree, and we just thought it was like disease, but I think it was because of Yeah, I genuinely don't know my first word. You guys love being on my streams, don't you? Oh, this is great. I think I used the same color. I did use the same color, so we'll use that down there. And we're gonna fill this up real quick. And so it just left us with this. So I'm gonna take this color that I used here. I'm just gonna fill that in here. Anyways, how are you guys feeling? For those who haven't answered, do you guys remember your first word? This one's still white, this one's red, so we're gonna take this color. I'm still giggling at that, by the way. Okay. I think that's good. We're gonna add the gold later on the different layer. I almost forgot about... Honestly, I'm really glad I added this color. Because this kind of looks more like the, like, Queen of Hearts than, like, a Mad Hatter. Oh, I love this song. I love this cover in particular. We love Miyash to you, right, chat? See, I feel like it's so much. I don't know. It's nice. I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, I was tempted to change the gold into like a copper, but I don't know. I like the copper lately. I like copper. Okay. That's colored. We're gonna erase this real quick. Okay, let's color the chimchoos real quick. Do I have reference? I need a reference photo. Let me look up a reference photo real quick. It's so stupid. Chat, let's get Gubbies in the chat for the appearance of Honestly, I could change this color, right? Just change this and then color on top of it. We have to color each tip of the rabbit's ears with red. Okay, this might take a while. Thank you for the gubby. If I recall correctly, they like this isn't the proper way. Like technically, the like it's like a shape of a diamond. So I have to keep that in mind for these ones. Korok, if you can hear me, do you have a specific gubby or bunny you would like to be representing 92? Eating. You want the fat one? You want this one? Let me make sure. Is this the one that you want to be 92? Yes? Okay, you know what? Bet. Bet. I'm hoping I have saved in our messages the, like 92's design. I still need to make a reference sheet. I haven't been doing that. May or may not been because my hand hurts real bad lately, but like we'll do it soon. Oh god, the gambling. He lives. Have we lost anyone? Have we lost anyone to the gambling so far? I can forward it. If you can, that would be very appreciated. Thank you. Not yet. Swap, you want to be the first? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. With his luck, I think he'll live. Honestly, for a guy who doesn't draw rabbits, I feel like we did pretty good so far. Like, look at all of these guys. They're so cute. Okay. We have to do the ruffle part next. So I have to grab this one. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to change the ruffle color so it's just a gold. I don't know. I'll take the gray for now. You could swap them for You're right! I have free will. I'll change them all gray, and then we'll switch them back and forth. I feel like, depending, no matter what, chimchoos all have, like, ruffles on their neck. And are bunnies of some sort. But they can have different things. So, like, honestly, I was thinking, wait. I didn't even... Okay. You know how, like, they're little, diamonds? Imagine some of them are variants, so some of them have little hearts, like heart shapes, instead of, diamonds. How's that sound? We could be cooking with the variant of chimchoos right now. Oh, remind me to make one of them inverted. Pikachu, you're right! That's why it felt familiar! They're beautiful like Pikachu. Pikachu Mandela effect. Okay, we're gonna change a few of them up. Because I feel like not all of them will wear jackets like this, you know? I'd like to say all of them also have like variants of red too. Because I mean, like, yeah. Chimchoo dress code. That's so silly to think about. Chat, you know, we should get popular enough. We should make me popular enough so that I can get Chimchoo plushies. And you guys can have your own Chimchoo. People apparently remember Pikachu with black at the end of the tail, but I never. I think I remember that. Yeah. There's like I remember the Pikachu Mandela effect, but I couldn't tell which one was like the right one because I just never looked at Pikachu much. Yeah. The unfortunate reminder that 57 actually doesn't play Pokemon or like never played Pokemon. So cute. Should we make this one here inverted? Should we make this one the 75? Or should we make him like somewhere in here? Also, I'm gonna change the layer like color. Yeah, I'm gonna change the layer color to a black. I did pretty sure it happens because you try to balance out the black on the ears. That makes a lot of sense. Cause like Pikachu has the black on their ears. Right? Like this. It's kind of like honestly, it's kind of like how there's like a you know like there's the diamond here. Sometimes I think of it as up here, but it's not. It's really dumb, but for some reason I always like think there's something on the forehead. Let me see. Thank you for forwarding it, Gorok. Let me adjust the colors here real quick. Okay, wait. Let me adjust some things, okay? Gubby, third eye. Which Gubby? The which Gubby? Chat, did you guys ever listen to the song Witch Doctor and have that stuck in your head as a child? Let me make this a little more sense. I remember really I knew that song. But no one I knew seemed to know that song. The diamond on the forehead. Yeah. I meant witch as in the like WITCH. My throat is starting to hurt. I don't remember talking much before stream chat. Okay. I want to add like the cute little cat ears on. I forgot 92 has a little sprout on their head. That's so cute. Yeah, you found me. I forgot the rest of it. I forgot. That's all I remember. Yeah. Oh, there's little bows. I forget how cute 92 looks. I'm late. Hi Ari. How are you doing? We have to put the sprout, but I'm trying to make it look nice. I still can't believe Korok has a plush of a Korok, and I want it. Korok, I'm gonna go to your house and I'm gonna steal it from you, and I'm gonna pet your cat. And I'm never gonna leave. No! Okay, turn this on. We're gonna adjust this color and layer. You can pet fuck, but don't steal! Can I have your plush, please? I want it. I love his cat so much. Occasionally, I'll use his cat photos and I'll show it to my dad, trying to convince him we should get a cat. Oh, you want to get a cat so bad. And it works on him, not so much my mom. Eventually. Eventually we'll get them. Korok without his Korok is just N2. Don't fail him! You're right! You're right! Fine. Your Korok will be spared. It's so funny because I genuinely didn't know what a Korok was. I always associated Korok with, like, Korok on stream, right? So when I saw someone playing, like, Zelda and seeing an actual Korok, I was like, no way! So I took a screenshot and I was like, oh my god, it's you! Is this what you are? And that's how I found out what a Korok was. Oh, this is a little bit lighter. And then the darker color is for here. See, isn't 92 so cute? Okay, so there's that. We gotta invert this one. Because I'm trying to think which other one would fit, but I feel like this one should be 75. Wait, when we say invert, hold on. When we say, if we say 75, right? Like Evil 57. Would that be like inverted as in you invert the colors? So it's like black turns to white, stuff like that kind of invert, or like we're switching the colors, so like instead of them being white, it's red. You know? Is it a hat or hair? It's a great answer. That is a hat. That is a hat, and they got hair underneath. So, what type of invert are we doing? There's so many of them, so they're so joyous. I like this one especially. Hold on. I like this one. Also, if we're doing invert of the other color, I need to have like a picture of it. So what would you guys say? Because you know, let me actually, in the meantime, let me see, is there anything else I need to do? If hat 92 eats 57's hat for their own, if hair 92 eats 57's hair for their own. Like 2p. Ah, okay, that kind of inverted. Okay. How do we have an inverter thing? Color your own image. Yes, we do. Upload image. Open, invert. Oh boy. Okay. Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food? Of out hot, eat the food. I had that memorized, chat. I remember that. And I would just say it occasionally. I love that quote so much. Okay. Would you guys like to see the inverted image? I have to save the image. Download image. And then I gotta paste it. Good question, yes? Better not tell you now. Look, this is 75, chat. That's actually really cute. That's actually really cute. No! What do you mean no? Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Why are you blue? Why? Why did someone mean say no? What's that supposed to mean? Let me cover that up. There you go. And then the red. No one responds to hateball not telling me. Ah! And then this light blue for this. That is so strange. That is such a peculiar creature. Oh! It's kind of cute, actually. You guys look like blueberries. That's so cute. Okay, we gotta start adding details. So far, this is what it looks like so far. 57 is blue, but no, 75. This is beautiful. Okay, I gotta start adding details. What if you made 92's fur the color of their hair? You're right! You're right. You're so right. Chimchoos, this. Where's your color? It's like the same color as like this outfit right here. Let me adjust it a little bit. They look like a cake! I'm gonna eat 92. I'm gonna eat 92. No! Yabba dabba doo. 57, I mailed you brownies. You should definitely check the mail. I don't wanna, it's hot outside. It's not hot outside. Thank you, though. Chat, we should all rejoice and eat brownies together. Oh, I dropped my stylus! I love adding the X details. I don't know, I just think it's cute. Where's the all-ever powerful Fishy 7? You're right. What do you mean? It's right here. Right here, Fishy 7. Oh, chat, there's like a little pond in the Wonderland universe. It's really cute. Okay, let me add details. I've been in such a creative, like, 57 mood lately. Like, I have so much- I'm so excited to share lore with you guys. I'm so excited. So if you have questions, I may or may not answer them. Will I answer them? Who knows? Ask Moobot. No, okay. Holy shit. It's subject 7, a fish. Forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, this one's color of hair. Nothing noteworthy. Maybe this color? We'll do that. And then... I think this one needs the most on it, so we're just gonna... Gigantic red circle thumbnail move! Does 57 put on a suit before stream? If the Twitch gods grant it! What kind of suit are you saying? Like, is it like a formal wear or like full-on costume like suit? Like, I'd fully look like this. If I turn on the camera, you'll see this. Imagine I turn on the camera and it's just a cardboard cutout of me. Full-on costume suit. I mean, if the Twitch gods grant it. 57 is a big gubby. Yeah, I turn on the camera, it's just a gubby. This is actually a voice changer. I sound like the gubby noises. Let me check. Am I missing anything? I'm missing the lines. Can you tell my voice is given out? I still find it funny how, like, my voice gives out faster on, like, video recordings than streams. And video recordings only take around, like, 20 minutes or so. Is the Gubby plush the true star of the show? Don't count on it. Yeah, that was actually my vessel, so that. Am I missing anything? Okay, I will stretch and drink water. Thank you for the redeems. Yeah. I feel weird drinking water because I feel like I can't really take sips properly. I just like gulp it down. And I'm like, I don't know if that's normal. I think it might be, and I'm just thinking about it too much. Oh yeah, we can decorate the chimchoos now. Hold on. Wait, we gotta fill in this background thing. Do I just like this and then color? That doesn't work. That's too. Ah. How do people do that? Too bright. That looks more like it, right? I could also like just pull, what do you call it? I think I can do something, tools, filter, gradient map? Not what I meant to do. Why does this look different? Ah. This is not what I meant to do. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I like the blue, but... Oh, that's actually better. Ish, kind of? Not visually, I need it darker. Blue chimchoo. Chim blue! I'm so blue. I'm so blue. I'm so fucking green. Why do you add fucking to it? Why is it not just I'm so green? Let me airbrush this. Think that's better? I'm so fucking scared. This is really hard to do background. It sounds funnier, I think. That's fair. Yeah, this is hard to do background on. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I forgot to add- I forgot I added coffee to my brownies. Oh my god. How do I- okay. Oh, I need a background on chimchoo. True, true. You have a point. Who's the real 57? Whip out the chimchoo brush again. You knew exactly what I was doing. I got this. I got this. Reports say one of the gubbies in the background is surfing on what seems to be a gubby wave. Gubbies. Gubbies are back. Everyone cheer! Okay, if technically Control-Shift-G, you make a clipping mask, okay? And then you can color it over to make it all cohesively one color. So in this case, we can make it all this color. We can make the gubby shape. When he asked, and when asked, he said, and I quote, "I'm cool like that." Sounds about right. I wonder if I can warp this. Untouchable. That's so many gubbies, chat. Chat, that's you guys. How many gubbies do you think are in this image? At least one! You're right. Oh yeah, we gotta flip it too. And we'll make it a darker color. I'm not counting this one. That is fair, that is so fair. Okay, I'm gonna color over that. So many gubbies off in the distance. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Too lazy. I wouldn't count it myself, honestly. Don't. Like, I wouldn't do it. Okay. This might look a little weird, but I'm trying to get the values. Because this helps me envision it better. And it is a mess right now. So I think I know what we have to do. And that is called overlays. Because why do you need to render? Why do you need to make all the the colors look accurate when you can just put a color on top with a layer and put overlay? And suddenly they're all cohesive. That does actually kind of help though. I will say I need to shade. That's definitely something I need to do. But I will keep that. Oh my god. There you go. There's your guys' Minesweeper. Alright. I was waiting for this one. Yes! Yes! You guys are so happy. This is your event. Everyone cheer for Minesweeper! I still haven't figured out how to edit the Minesweeper bits into like shorts or something. I've been trying to make shorts because I think we do a lot of funny stuff on stream. So I think the world needs to start seeing it too. No, I got an ad! It's 3 minutes long! I'm faster than that. I can finish before when the ad. Oh my god, chat. I was told. So, my brother saw my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. My brother saw my Minesweeper gameplay and he told me off stream, have you ever gotten checked? Have you ever gotten like have you ever taken a look on if you had autism? Because your gameplay on Minesweeper is simply based off of the fact that, like, the way I play Minesweeper or something, or like how fast, I guess. And I'll be honest, I'm not even like that fast in comparison. So like, damn, okay. I'm definitely going slower because I am yapping to you guys a little bit more. That and also like I messed up a few times when I was trying to speedrun earlier, so I don't want that happening on stream. 1 of those. This one's guaranteed that. Empty, clear. And so he went this way. So I go that way. So 194. Okay. That's okay. Not the best, but I mean I got through it. Okay, back to work. Back to work. I forgot how many chimchoos there were. Jesus. I'm free! We just finished. See, I'm fast. Okay, let's shade this. Oh my god. We're gonna use a red. No, we're gonna use a more pinkish color. I like the color pink. I like magenta. Not gonna lie, 192 is greater than 180. Was it 192? Was that the number? Mm, 92 mention. I think. 92 mention. Subspace strip my stuff! they all get hit with subspace strip mine. Okay, let's see how we should color. This is like my favorite shade of pink, I think. It's like, it's close to a magenta. I feel so prestigious whenever like someone asks my favorite color. Because I always just say purple. But like if you want a genuine answer, it's like magenta. But if I answer that, I'm just like, oh, I'm so prestigious having like a specific color. But then again, I had like this guy be really annoying about his favorite color because it's like, nope, it's not blue, it's a specific type of blue. And his hint was like from something with Pokemon. Turns out it was like cerulean. And it's like, dude, I don't know, he tried to act like he was something like, whoa, a guy's favorite color isn't blue, it's cerulean. My phone just crashed, I switched to my PC. They hate you. They hate you so much. I'm curious, how many of you guys actually watch on your phone, and then how many of you guys watch on PC? I actually never figured that out. And I think the thing that bothered me with him is not even the fact that his favorite color was cerulean. Like, it's just the fact how he acted when he's like, it's not blue. It's like, he just tried to act prestigious towards it, and it's like, dude, you're like a guy who wants an Asian gamer girlfriend who's like shy. I don't think you can act like that. Same guy, by the way, if you guys know, you guys know this man at this point. I don't think magenta is that specific. That's nice to know. That's nice to know. Then I can say magenta without any worries, thank God. No, but it just always felt so weird. But like it is my favorite color. Cause like I would say pink, but it's not. Purple's close, but not either. It's just Kafka hair color. No I'm kidding. I watch on my phone 99% of the time. Sometimes both, mainly iPad though. Ah. Interesting. Most of the time, if I'm working on stuff on my phone, I'll be watching streams on my computer. But if I'm like if I'm like doing stuff, walking around, or like going to eat breakfast, I'll be watching on, what do you call it? I'll be watching on like my phone. Okay, let's see what this looks like under a multiply. It's so warm. I always love the look of like, I don't know, I like the multiply layer of like shading that I do. They're so cute. Like these two are like the things that you would see with like a me and who post. And I love them for that. The chimchoos are gay. Oh, this poor thing, I forgot about you. What, um, like, accessories should I add to the chimchoos? Because I want to make them all, like, somewhat different. What is playing? Ah. Oh yeah, chat. I was thinking about the music to play on streams, right? Because I want to make it so that I have like a proper playlist for 57, just to fit the vibe that, like, 57 is. And it's funny because so far the type of music that I've considered is either casino music or folk music, like kind of like the folk songs, kind of. And those, I don't know how to put those together cleanly. Because imagine listening to stream, like, at least for listening to, like, J-pop, right? But imagine listening to stream, and then you hear casino music, and then it goes to, like a folk song, and then it goes back to casino. You know? It's so silly. 92 looks like red velvet, and I want to eat them. Minty. Okay, we'll do multiply. I love them. That definitely... Okay, wait, wrong one. That definitely helps with, like, the visual of it. You see that? So what we'll do is we'll do a rendering layer, but what do we think of this? Should we keep that still? I might hold off on it, but we're gonna do a bit of rendering. Oh yeah, I saw so much like Alice in Wonderland stuff at the craft store. I genuinely really want to make like a 57 like outfit. Would it still be considered cosplay if I'm cosplaying my OC or like if it's myself? These look really funny from a distance actually. Look at that. That's so stupid. I wish I could have your stream in the corner of my screen so that I can watch and draw. Is that not a possibility? Like Oh wait, you're watching on your phone. Wait, no, I've done that before though. Like, I don't know if you have that on your phone, but I have it. I have it so that if I like leave, I'm on my PC. Oh, I feel like that's an option though. I don't know. I've experienced that before. It would be fun though. I like drawing while like watching people. Chat, we should all draw together on stream. But what would we draw? If I let you guys into like a server, like where we could all draw together, what should we draw? Open it in another window, make it smaller. True. All of us holding friends. Chimchoo. I want to see everyone's... This is making me really want to like just have a drawing, like a drawing stream. I'll let you guys in. And then like, I want to see your guys' way of drawing Chimchoo. I would love to see it. Oh, we can add accessories now. I'll add a British one. Or our OCs holding hands under a rainbow. Biblically accurate Chimchoo. Together we are gay. True. Help, I meant to say friends. Do you mean like all of us holding friends or all of us holding hands? Together we are 57. I'm 57. You guys are Chimchoo. I'll add the British one for you guys. All of us holding hands as friends. Ah. That would be so cute. Here's your British one. Here's your... What else can we add? Let's see. I want to make this one look more like a heart instead. Cause like I could see them being as different like suits of cards. Cause like especially like diamonds and hearts, cause those are the like red ones. The red ones. Wasn't there like a bunch of songs that had just red one in it? Like as part of the lyrics. You guys remember that? Did someone tag me in the server? Hold on. And the red one says what? What do you mean? Oh, I see, I see. I want to make this fuzzier. They really look like cake. I want to eat them. I have to resist. Joke mocking Vivi's sections writing. Oh! I see, I see. Hold on, what was I doing? Wait, why did I forget what I was doing? Hold on. Ah, yeah, I was gonna add, like, details to this. I wanna take this. Eat some while you are looking. No, 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 no! Spare me. We'll put, like, one of the pins that I have. Definitely not for, like, what do you call it? Well, we'll put one of my pins that I've made. This is not a sponsor. You'll know who it is just based on this alone. There you go. That's the closest you're getting. Can I give them small hats? The chimchoos? Not flexing. You're so silly. Yes, I mean, you can give them hats. Honestly, I need to add hats to some of them. Hold on. We gotta cook. We need more designs on some of them. I forgot. I need to put this in. Just give one of them like a big ass hat and make them fall over. One, two, three, four, five. That's not how hands work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the thumb's down there, yeah. Heat of normal mentioned! Adachi Rei Chimchu? You're right! You're right. Loki, the coloring, especially if you do this, it's very, heat of normal. Which one? Let's do... Let's do this one here. As Adachi Rei. What about Noob and- Noob and Mafioso. Noob and Mafioso. Hold on, hold on. I gotta make Adachi Rei. You guys are so smart. This is why I stream. I love you guys. Where's 57? We got 57 and 75. What do you mean? 57, we should have a drawing where we should have a stream where we all do some sort of crafts or drawing together and people can have hand cams or mini streams of people drawing. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable showing their hands or being on stream. I'm pretty sure. I would love to show off if you guys have any art and you want to show them off, I wouldn't mind showing them. But I don't think everyone's comfortable with, like, streaming. Okay, what else do I have to add to Adachi Ray Chimchu? I gotta turn this one into, like, a sweater. And this into, like, a jacket. Oh, she's beautiful! Oh yeah, chat, I was thinking of, like, what sounds Chimchu makes. Imagine. Even better. Okay, okay. So initially, the idea was, like, the voice of Chimchu would be, like, Adachi Ray. And they would make sounds of, like, Chim and Chu. Apparently, I asked my friend who has the Adachi Ray voice bank, and she said that it's free. I just have to go to the Utao wiki for it. So yeah. Let's see. What am I missing? This actually does look like that's beautiful. So yeah. But also imagine, like, just in general, Chimchu talking is just the voice of Adachi Ray. How would you guys feel about that? It's not like my answer is gonna change anyways, but, like, I want your guys' thoughts. I love Adachi Ray. Okay, noob and mafioso. So this one's clearly mafioso. They're so stupid. This one's noob. How do we show it's noob? I'm gonna change the color of this to green instead. Green and, like, bluish. I can't show the other side, so I'll just change this to green. It's a peak. Say our name like Pokemon. Oh my god, you're right. You're right. I was like, what do you mean? But I'm so green. I'm so green. May I propose the idea of adding a mini Gubby on top of a Gubby's head? I could absolutely do that. Anyone who has ideas, you are like, feel free to absolutely put them now. I think that'll be perfect for noob. I'm gonna put, like, little lines that I do for noob under the eyes so that it really sells it. There you go. And then we'll do, like, a blue. Oh, they're so cute! You know who else? Who else you should add? Who? I love the Dutch one. I love the Dutch Ray. Poor Chloriana. No! Do not! Okay, Gubby on top of... Okay. We'll do it for this one. It's like the mini noob on top of 007's head. Oh, so tiny! I can suggest quite a few others, but I know are your faves. But I won't. Why? You guys should definitely, come on. We got, this is so cute. Cause, like, we have this one with the yellow ruffle, right? We have Adachi Chu. Noob teacup? What do you mean noob teacup? British. We got the British one. I'll make him more prominent. Is this like Korg? Is that who you said? But I can't speak English. Is that who you meant? Oh yes, the one drinking. Okay, I'll give it a teacup. I'll give it a teacup. Fine. There you go. No? Who should I add? Hold on. Plum Nole? Medkit Kafka Chance Nole Chimchoos. Gay T reference. I'm adding the gold right now. You're right. You're so right. Okay, hold on. It doesn't matter the background at this point. This is just beautiful. Chat, are you guys fine if this takes a little longer just to finish it up? Or should we just end it here, continue it off next stream? Because we're streaming tomorrow. Use the background to add more chips. You're right, I could add more. Actually, yeah. The cockroach from the famous book of Metamorphosis. That made me giggle. Okay. I have two options. We extend this a little bit longer to put a few more detailed chimchoos, right? And it will be done for this drawing. Or we could save this. We could save it as is. And then continue tomorrow. And like, we'll continue tomorrow. And then maybe we'll add more chimchoos in the back if we have more ideas. We'll clean up the background. And then if we have time, I might like draw a bit more of 57 stuff. How does that sound? You think we should just save it for tomorrow? I think we did a pretty good job today. I like the Dutchery one. I like the one that I picked because it looks like the Heat of Normal. Biblically accurate chimchim. Are you saying to make one in Jetlag? I could. I can make one hyper realistic. Decisions. I feel scared by that statement. I don't know why. Okay, but I will. You know what? I have decided. I want to finish this. Next time. We have tomorrow. I knew like from the start mentioned no, but I knew it was gonna take a bit longer. So it was a good thing that we have stream tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna end it here. I swear to God. Yeah. I think I'll just end it here. So we will continue tomorrow. Hopefully I remember all of the chimchoo suggestions that you guys have. Okay, I will stretch. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun. I didn't think I would be able to draw, like, bunnies this much. But yeah, thank you for your last minute redeems. I'm gonna head out. Make sure you guys eat. If you haven't already, drink water. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. And yeah, take care.